PLAKATA versus Flow Commandments, racetrack 2. Soliesa's leadoff walk of Rummy Rosenberg gets him over to second with a base hit. And then Vamos Gabri is going to bring him home. PLAKATA an early 1-0 lead. Two men still on with one out, but this threat's going to come to a halt because Javi Dweck grounds into the double play. Check out this play to end the second inning by Zvi Rishti, the backhand, and then from his knees in one motion gets it over. 2 outs, nobody on in the third inning. Not much going on until Nadav Auerbach, a 2-out triple, puts a man on third. Mark Barsano is going to bring him home. That ties the game at 1. The great one, Ali Marshall. This is an infield hit. Nice play to stop the ball. And then Kinsel Mountain Landis, the volcano himself, Michael Saban, gives his team a 2-1 lead. PLAKATA down 2-1 now. 2 outs, nobody on. Solieses rips a base hit to straightaway center. And now watch the longest single you'll ever see in your entire life. That's over the right fielder. Look what happens. Hank realizes that he misses first when he's basically at second, makes a U-turn, comes back, touches first. So that second run will count. And of course, the next guy, fielder's choice, forced out. Okay, this is the inning where it gets away from PLAKATA. It all starts with a leadoff walk to DH and AB, an infield single off of the leg of Eddie Harari. So the two men are on. Sam Loudon, that's a go-ahead base hit. 3-2, 12 Commandments. Number 10 batter, Shimmy Cohen. He's going to rip a base hit. So all 4 men at the bottom of the lineup reach base, and now the lineup's going to turn. Here's Nadav Auerbach. He grounds out to short. That's the first out of the inning. Mark Barsano rips a base hit to center. Now it's 5-2. Merry-go-round continues. Runners all over the place. Men in second and third. The Mountain himself. That's a base hit. He makes it 6-2. The line keeps moving. Bernie Pindak, that's an infield fly. Batters out, but runners are free to do what they want, and they're going to tag to make it 7-2. Eddie Michon starts to wander out into no man's land. Ali tries to score from second base, a double tag on an infield fly. He's tagged out, and that's the inning.
Live from the racetrack.
Yes.
Saban. Mike, we saw a little bit of a mini tremor last week, even at 5-0 at the time.
Right.
One bad error or whatever, and we saw a mini. The first monitoring of this.
The seismograph was
it ticked up.
A little tick.
And you know, at air traffic control, people were sleeping, but all of a sudden you woke them up. We noticed something that's been dormant for quite some time.
Yeah. Since the Pope and his white smoke inaugurated.
Yes.
Right.
But I don't think you're going to have any tremors today playing against this blue sombrero.
Listen, you never know. We're not taking anyone lightly. They got a great team.
Nothing is light not about to be taken lightly here.
And you know what? Happy Mother's Day to all, and have some great games today.
Thank you, you too. Mo Cass, I have a little presentation for you. Mo, give him these shirts off.
I believe that's a Pearl Jam or a what is that?
Nirvana.
Nirvana. I skipped the 90s. I went straight from the 80s to the...
Wow, this is incredible.
It is.
And this, of course, is Kiss.
Correct. How cool is that, Savon? Come on.
Well, who was the wonderful designer of
Savon was more
this guy.
Luxury.
This guy, slave labor.
Luxury pieces of apparel.
All slave labor and design is done by this guy. No tariffs on Mocass.
Blink twice if you feel like
let me just say something. Over the years, this guy does not get enough credit in this league. Norm, I believe you've been taking it all. But this guy does everything also.
This guy is the only heir apparent, the next commissioner of the YMSL right there. There he is.
You know what they say? Nobody wants. You get a job that nobody wants.
It's a thankful job. Thankless job.
Thankless job.
Scared sacred.
Okay, already a 5-run lead. This is a ground ball to first base. It's bobbled, and DH gets a single out of that. Moves over to the second on a fielder's choice. And then Sam Loudon's going to bring him home on a ground ball that gets away. And now it is a 6-run lead. And AB goes into cruise control. Here's a fly ball by Leo Pachotto. That's 1 out. Irving Fallis, he's going to go down swinging. That's 2 outs. And then Leo set in a fly ball. Quick innings for AB now, and he leads by 6. After Nutty Auerbach led off with a walk, Mark Barsano, another base hit for him, and that's going to put 2 men on for the great one, Ali Marshall. Beautiful piece of hitting there. A run comes in. It is now 9-2. Here's Michael Saban. Taylor-made double play, bobbled. Everyone safe, and a run will score. It is now 10-2. Ruby Shalil will bring home run number 11 with a sac fly. 11-2, 12 commandments. Last chance for PLAKATA. They trail by 9. Javi Dweck starts off with a bloop base hit to left. 1 out later, Carlos Abadi, clean line drive. 2 men are on. Leo Pachotto, another clean line drive. That'll bring a run home. It is 11-3. Now with 2 outs, here comes Leo Seton. He's going to fly one deep to left. 2 runs will score, and it is 11-5. The dream lives on with a man on third. 2 outs, 6-run game, but we have top of the order. Here's Solies as he comes through with the base hit. It is 11-6. Risky to take 2 there, but he gets away with it. Hank DeWeck's going to bring him home. It's 11-7. Can this actually happen? No, it actually cannot, as Rummy Rosenberg is going to come out and make the game's final out. It's an 11-7 win for the 12 Commandments. Game 2 here, Soli S's. He rockets one into the right center gap. You know, sometimes when you score a lot in the garbage innings of game 1, it could carry over, and it looks like that happened here. Leadoff triple. He had a bunch of triples today. Here's Hank DeWeck. It looks like a pop-up, but this ball is actually dropped. Hank gets a single. He should be on second on a ball that high, but he's only on first, and that's going to cost him because 2 sac flies here. He's going to tag to second and then tag to third instead of tagging third and tagging home to score. So took it for granted that they were going to catch it, and eventually he's not going to score as Gabri flies out, and then Javi DeWeck is going to pop up in foul territory and strand Hank right there on third base. So with all that action, only 1 run in. Bottom 1, a leadoff walk to Nadav Auerbach. That's the last thing you want to do with a 1-0 lead in this lineup. Mark Barsano, a little high pop. That lands. Nutty running properly halfway, watching the ball. Ali Marshall, a rope to right center, and that's going to tie the game just like that. It is 1-1. Nice slide by Nutty around the tag. Runners go to second and third. Michael, the Mountain, Saban, beautiful base hit. Misplayed in right. Both runs will score to make it 3-1. And Saban will get a rare triple. Look at him pulling into third. Bernie Pindek, he's going to foul out. This doesn't look like a sac fly to me, but he gets bailed out here. Terrible throw home. And the run is eventually going to score. It is 4-1.
Look at the blue skies at the field here. We have mini Saban. What grade are you in these days? 11th. All right, we got a couple of years till we see you here. How's your dad doing today? Nice play. Leo Pachotto throws him out. Okay. You dropped the pop-up? But you let him hear about that, because if you did that, he would let you hear about it. Yeah. Good. All right, sir. Thank you. That's Mini Saban. That's Michael Saban's son. Good hitter in his own right. Coach, break it down for us.
We got the 4-1, top 3 now.
4-1, top 3. Game 1, you guys won handily, it looked like.
It was good at the end with 2 outs. A lot of soft stuff.
I saw a 5 spot in the 7th inning.
Yeah, with 2 outs. And now we almost had the mountain explode, but let's see the highlights.
A tremor? There was a tremor?
A little bit. I don't know what you call it. Like a
a mini tremor, yeah. You can only really see it if you're monitoring underground, which we are.
Some log came out.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
He's ready to erupt. He's out of his mind.
He's ready to erupt. He is a volcano.
So our expectations are that with this topographically confined area, it'll begin to fill up a little bit like a bathtub, and it depends on how long the eruption goes on.
Just misplay after misplay by yada 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 ground ball. This gets thrown away. The final score here was 10-1, but you're just gonna see a comedy of errors here. And save.
If the eruption continues for a longer period of time, we might have quite a show.
Another 1, 2, 3 inning.
So it's quite an interesting eruption. It didn't really begin with a strong bang, but instead we've had this fantastic earthquake swarm with probably 50,000 earthquakes in a month. And so the magma had been gradually rising towards the surface and is now producing a relatively small eruption compared to the last one in Iceland, Hollahurn in 2014.
You're monitoring underground, which we are.
Some log came out.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, okay. Moose, we're reporting that there's been some movement from Saban and the tremors. Can you hear it with Captain Carlos Abadi? Los, down 4-1.
Yeah.
Can you come back and this is a tall order, this team.
You know what? It was good game. It's just one inning of little mishap, and this team can hit the ball.
They can hit the
Can't give
ball.
them
I mean, you're this. Even though the other team's 7-0 and this team's 6-1, this might be the best team in the league.
They don't touch the whole game. There's one inning that really, they got it.
Errors or just they hit the
Two mental mistakes, one error, and then they just.
and then bad. You do that and then they just run with it. Los Barsano do anything special at third yet? Nothing. Okay. On your team, you scored 5 in the 7th. I saw. Thank God. Gabe was here an hour before game time with the early start. Gabe was here 7:30.
Yes. Got hung up out there. Not made a sick play in center field.
We have Nate B's wife. There she is. Great to see her at the field. All right. Happy Mother's Day to her. Jacqueline. This is the season. Los, welcome to the season. This is it. We are in myself. The time to start winning games would be now. This is the season. Listen, other teams have 1 win. You have 2. You're ahead of other teams. Although the 61s did beat the Purple Cobras in game 1, and they lead big in game 2. Non-New Nation lost in game 1, and they're losing in game 2, 4-3. You guys gotta get a win here. High fly ball. Ruby Shalou, and Los likes the hustle there. Los, I want to thank you for joining us. Say hi to Mustafa the Moose Hooten, professional cameraman. The guy who films David's finals? That's him. You recognize him. Here's DR. Whose birthday? Hold on. Breaking news. What? Whose birthday is it? Grandpa Lou? Grandpa Lou? Happy Mother's Day to you. Love seeing you at the field. And at ringside, I would have put this game on Fireman's if I knew you were coming. I would not have made you come here. Oh, she was at Dow. So Dow, oh my God, wow. All right, my daughter also. Paulette is not at softball, not interested. They do? She goes running now. Go running with her in the morning. She goes running now, she goes to the gym. That's a bomb. That's over center field by El Nino. Solieses. Let's see if he can make it home. Stops at third, the throw. And Grandpa Lou on his birthday makes the catch. 1 out, says Avrami. Mike, you're on the air. I'm mic'd up as well.
Pitch him. Don't give him anything good.
Oh, we've heard that before. Pitch him hard. And Mike, this team's giving you a run for your money. I mean, they scored 5 in the 7th last game. 4-1. 4-1 right now, right? 1 out. 12 Commandments are winning, these guys. These guys. Okay, not the scoring update he was looking for. That's Mr. Harari. Your son said you missed a high pop. He was smiling ear to ear, saying, my dad missed a high pop.
I picked it up and threw him out at second. No home, no throw.
Mike, according to our analysis. Hank chases the high one, but I think it was a strike. I think a run's gonna score here. Doesn't catch it, that drops. Bernie Pindak with the drop, played that terribly, by the way. You gotta run.
Yeah, you gotta go for that.
You know what? It is an easier angle for Z, and he's younger, and the other guy clearly not catching it based on what I just saw just now. Can't be drifting like that.
Getting his garbage hit.
Yeah. You know what? He could use it. He's not batting well this year. He picked it up. All right, good. We need it. We need it. 4-2. Hank. Box score says you drove a clean liner up the middle there to score a run, and it's 4-2. Saban, our analysis showing underground tremors and movement in game 1 at one point in the 7th inning.
When you're up 11-1 and the magma starts flowing, you start having tremors. One way or the other.
I think you're feeling the pressure of how good your team could be, that if anything goes wrong, we're seeing movement. It's like rich man problems you're having, basically. You know? Yeah, he's Moses. We know Mustafa is a religious man. And you'll notice all biblical names on the back of the shirts here. Ground balls! Z! There's one! Safe at first. Good call by Brandon. So, tying run, remember.
Brandon is
Eddie's son. Yes.
He's the offspring of Eddie Kuchakov, the Russian from Bay Ridge, Brooklyn.
Eddie is umping at Deal School right now.
So we have a father-son duo on Mother's Day.
Correct.
I like them.
Correct. They're, I guess the women in their lives want nothing to do with them this morning.
Ship them off at 7:30 a.m. Let the woman do as she will.
Look how deep Shalou is in left. Holy cow. He's a mile out there. That is Monmouth Park Racetrack back there. Moose, we appreciate these questions because you're getting a feel. We can't assume that everyone knows where we are today. Those are the questions that the fans at home need to know.
Where do you hail from? That you would call that building Monmouth?
Where do you hail from, Moose?
I'm from West Orange, New Jersey.
Right, so how would one expect young Mustafa to know what that is? For all he knows, it could have been the Center for Ants.
He should have just asked, what is that building over there, instead of making a leap.
That it was a Ivy League college.
Right. Oh, so you've been there on Mother's Day?
I mean, the horses out there didn't give it away. I can't see
it. Norman Jamal, Michael Mount Savon, Mustafa the Moose Hooten here live from Oceanport. Oh, what a day. You guys drew the right week to come to racetrack. Holy cow.
Seems to be,
Gabe hits it. He didn't move one step. Unbelievable.
The 13th commandment.
Now,
listen to your captain.
Maybe, welcome to, oh wow, that's the hat I'm looking for, Nay. I can't find that one.
How you doing?
I'm
Happy Mother's
doing great.
Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Oh,
All
yeah,
you kids
Ellie,
in
how'd
here.
you do? What? Yes. How'd you get hit? Did you get hit? Did you make plays?
The great one, Al Marshall. Your glove oil is here.
Oh, all right.
Glove oil is here.
Sometimes we rusty. While it's blowing.
Lou, happy birthday. Nay, you didn't tell us it's your dad's birthday. How many times did he nail him with a bounce ball? We've noticed. We have a Rolex for you if you will just retire. Yes, we might even get you a Ferrari if you just leave us alone. Anything. You name it. We will buy you property. We will pay for your kids' college tuition. Just leave. Did you see Steven's commercial?
I heard about it. I haven't seen it. I heard it was just
Marsano.
My favorite commercial is the David Sacker one.
Yeah, that's the original. We're going crazy. I love that also. Back and forth.
Jeffco 1, are you ready? Yeah, dug over! Yes, here we go!
David Sacker. Call David Sacker. Call David Sacker for a new vehicle.
Okay, Nutty batting. Did Nutty homer? Not yet. He might have here. Oh my God. Look how deep. Almost in the cornfields. Wow, that's crazy. Al Marshall. His glove oil. Selling like hotcakes. Nutty, the book is out on you that you can hit the ball a mile. It's crazy. Rube, I thought you were playing too deep, and then the ball came to you and you didn't move one toe. Came directly to you. Mark Barsano. Strong young man here, Moose, if you notice. Mark, upper build, quite muscular.
Yeah, these guys are big. They're not squatting like a basketball.
Yeah, this 12 Commandment team, they got all the gym rats, it looks like. Barsano, other way to right. And Esses is there. And you know what? PLAKATA is live in this game. Thank you. That brings up Hebron. Hebron Marshall. Savon said he might skip the at-bat, but it looks like he won't.
So no, I'm assuming this is a men's league.
Moose, what gave it away?
All the beers.
Hebron, the base hit. He was thinking too. Great to see Ali rejuvenated. And now Hank with the tag on the helmet. In a different era, that would have been a fist fight right there, but instead they hug it out. I cannot believe the Big Red Machine came back. They scored 5 unanswered after the 4 spot that me and you witnessed there, Lucy. We should have stayed. Nay.
going on around the league.
61s are winning. Oh, it's a base hit.
Come on, Allie. Come on, Allie.
Look at this. 2 outs, nobody on, 3 straight singles, and 12 commandments add to their lead.
Yeah, way to start us, kid. Way to start us, Al. Way to start us.
Dude, all kidding aside, this team is crazy. 2 out, nobody on, big man movement, and 2 on the mound.
It's not as easy as, we gave up 6 runs in the bottom of the 7th.
Yes.
We were killing him, but this is a good hitting team. We got to keep our momentum going. Not all hitting at the same time, but I guess we're gonna go through streaks. And
I love the hat you're wearing. This is a rare issue.
This is from the Deal House.
Yeah,
I guess it's been there for a while.
The written logo. I wonder what year that's from. Might be year 3. Yeah, it might be the Knights year. Were you a captain when the Knights won it? Gotta believe it.
Everybody safe.
Yes, you handed them that championship. That hat is from that year, I believe. Bisalal gets under one. Maybe he's right. That ball falls. 1 run scores. Wow. Allie, that ball's in the air a long time for a base hit.
Good for Bernie.
Allie, if those fell on you, you'd be batting more than 1,000. If your high pop fell like that, you'd be batting 1,250.
I got a lucky shot in the first inning.
No.
Yeah, Mocha's made a nice play. He couldn't find second base. All right, never happened.
Denied.
Hold on.
It was.
He made an all-out dive and couldn't get me.
Love seeing the Navy family here. So great. How do you find the racetrack?
Maybe.
You can't tell me your whole family's coming. I would have put you on Fireman's West.
I should have told you.
You should have told me.
I asked about this week if it was going to rain.
Life
We were
comes to
deciding
racetrack.
if we should come for the weekend. We didn't come for the weekend, but is this part of the league?
Yeah.
This is fantastic.
No, this is a random person that we found that's filming us talk about you texting Bub.
Is this why our league fees increased?
Yes. Yes,
I
did
asked
they?
him if it was raining. He said definitely no rain, you good. And then we decided to just come inside. Beautiful.
Jethro, a base hit. Oh! Caught by Carlos. That looked like a base hit to me. Beautiful job by Carlos. Los, that's a great play, buddy. He's a league favorite, Moose. Is Mo Cass on deck? Ground ball! Oh, what a play. Allie Marshall! Wow! Sabon, this guy's unbelievable.
But I do not.
You do not, and you are Moses.
And I am.
So that means more than all the other downers. Moose, you got that on film?
Yeah.
Oh, you are the best. Javi, you just got robbed by the great Allie Marshall. Take a ticket, one of many over the years. And Mocats, no one's gonna catch that one. You gotta stay to the Mocats at bats. Trying to tell Moose, we can't leave. Mocats is batting. Los, this team is hitting. Gets by him. Gets by Nutty in the outfield. Let's see if Mocats can get home. He cannot. Second and third, 1 out. Let's see if Pachoto can get a big hit here. Look at these youngsters. This is what it's all about. You bring your kids to the park. Picking up some pointers. 6-2 game, 1 out. D delivers. Leo reaches for one. Allie looks back to runners. Throw home is safe. I don't know what the call is at first. There's a pickle. Oh, I'm not sure if Leo's out or safe. Out of the baseline, he's out. Leo was called out. Double play, but the run does score. It is 6-3.
He made a call. You're not overruling this one.
Who's wake up here? Safe at second, so he's not. Call is overturned.
You gotta get a new one. This is ridiculous.
Savon calling for a new ump, but the ump that you want to
Either him or me.
Savon.
It's either him
The new
or me.
Carlo's not going anywhere. The guy who's replacing the one that gave you the
I
call.
consider myself the luckiest.
Right, but the guy you want to replace is the one that gave you the call. Unless you want to replace Carlo, who we are not replacing. Can't replace Carlo.
He just made it. He overruled it at a baseline out.
Sabon 6-3. What a play that was. Holy cow. So, by the way, you think he was safe or out at first? He was out. Okay, so always says he was out. Out at first. Okay, so out at first, run scored, out at second, overturned. Moose, what action? Wherever we go, there's action today.
Jimmy,
Man, or whatever, no one's even...
someone throw me a ball, damn it.
It's funny because Harari bounced that throw to home. Maybe you have... Yards! Get your conversion charts out. That's 12 feet, right? Right. From what? Late strike call by Carlo.
I'll tell you straight out.
Yeah, that was off the plate. That looked low also. Uh-oh, this is trouble. Nate B. Beautiful play, Nate B. Moose, let's go. It is 6-3, 12 Commandments lead. It was the right call? There's all sorts of footage coming this week, including, not with Mustafa, Dano and Maxi Deed mic'd up during the game today.
Bottom
Gonna be
of the
exciting.
fourth. Here is the third walk of the inning. That one to Ali Marshall. That brings in a run to make it 7-3. Next inning, top five. Here is Soli S's. Another triple. This one over left. So he's on third base. He'll come home and score on a Hank Dweck sac fly. It is 7-4. These two teams managed to score in 11 of the 13 half innings. Only the second inning was skipped by both of them. Ruby Shalou, that's a leadoff base hit. Next man up, Bernie Pindek, that's another base hit. Shalou's going to get to third, and he's going to score on a sac fly by Sam Loudon. Okay, sixth inning, four-run game. This is an amazing inning. Gabe Abadi leads off with a base hit. Mocas one out later, a ground ball to third. Barsano throws it offline. Both men are safe. Here's Leo Pachotto. That's a nice piece of hitting. He was hitting well all day. A run will score, and it is 8-5. Pachotto takes second. So men on second and third. Irving Fallis walks for Leo Setton. The bases are loaded with 2 outs. Base hit to left. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. It's now 8-7. Here comes Irving trying to score to tie the game. Out by a mile. Very hard to go there with top of the order on deck. Soli S's and Hank Dweck never got a chance to bat in that inning. Now it's only a 1-run game, 8-7, bottom of the 6th. Nutty Auerbach, what a shot. That's clutch. He starts the inning off with a triple. Gabe has to look back the runner. Everyone's going to be safe. And then Ali Marshall is going to call Bluestone Brokerage for a huge insurance run. 9-7 now. Last chance for PLAKATA. Leadoff walk by Soli. Double by Hank brings him in. It's 9-8. And look at Avrami Rosenberg almost gives PLAKATA the lead, but that's foul. Instead, it's a ground ball. That's the first out. Gabe Abadi, he's going to line out. That's the second out. Hank's still on second. Nobody else on base. And here's Javi Dweck. He's going to hit it hard. Diving stop by Barsano. Fakes the throw and tags Hank Dweck for the final out. Now, Hank didn't need to be going, but he had to think that ball was through. It's such an interesting play because Hank Dweck does not need to be going. It's not a force, but he's got to think that ball's going through. He's the tying run, and he's trying to score on a base hit to left field. Unbelievable.
And on second, nobody out, 9-8. What happened all over the plays? Any hard hit shots or? Kidding me, this guy's great. To end the game? 12 Commandments locker room. Guys, 9-8 men on second, nobody out.
No one out.
Take us through the final 3 outs if you can recall.
Maybe pitched his heart out. He heard the rumblings of myself, starting to get a little nervous.
Yeah.
We were letting up. That seems to be the MO the last couple of weeks. We just got to get a little better at putting away games and not making them so close. But we got two quick outs, stranded the guy at second, and then the final out, Avi gets up and he rips one in the hole. Barsano makes one of the most ridiculous diving plays, fakes the throw to first. The runner comes and tags it out.
No way! Wow! I did not expect that to be the end of that. Oh my goodness! You guys bought cards or no? You bought cards or are you looking for? No. But did you buy one? Oh, maybe, yes. If it's independent, we saw some web gems around the league. We'll check the film. Mark, we'll check. If you're saying this one's really great, you would know. We'll bring it to the lab, we'll break down the film, and we'll see what we have. Be careful, save on we're live.
After Mother's Day, I'll take that sweep any way we can get it. We played another tough team, but we got it out a couple of big ones.